Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Robin. Today I'm going to show you 2021 Nars Holiday Collection. I do not have full extension of Nars Holiday Collection products, but I have luckily have this eyeshadow palette and this mini eyeshadow palette. Also kind enough, I have two Air Matte lip color. So I'm going to review them today. First product I'm going to review is this eyeshadow palette. I'm pretty sure many people are wondering about this eyeshadow palette because it has a beautiful shade in general. So I'm opening the box. This is a black cardboard, and then the product is it's like holy. It's like so it's so celestial for me. It has beautiful shades overall, and I'm going to show you how to create a beautiful eye makeup look by using this eyeshadow palette. And next product is this mini eyeshadow palette. This is a eyeshadow palette in Dolce Vita. Dolce Vita is one of the large color franchise for Nars. It has a blush Dolce Vita, lipstick Dolce Vita, lip pencil Dolce Vita, liquid blush Dolce Vita, everything in Dolce Vita, and now it is available in eyeshadow Dolce Vita. So it has a silver color packaging, just like this Bizoo eyeshadow palette. They are quite reflective, metallic finish, and this is made of cardboard. And this is the mirror here. Eyeshadow palette, 6 different shades, magnetized. So this is the Dolce Vita eyeshadow, mini eyeshadow palette. I'm going to review them later. And next product is Air Matte lip color. Air Matte lip color, they are quite popular and becoming more famous every day because of its texture and the color. So today I have shade in Dolce Vita, of course, and also lipstick in Morocco. This is one of my the least favorite shade among the collection, to be honest, because I'm not a huge fan of orange colors, but this lipstick, however, it has very light and airy and velvety texture, so let's see how it performs on my lips. The one thing is that I have never tried them personally on my face, so I do not know how they are going to perform, and I have never practiced anything, so let's see how they performs. Okay, first things first. This infamous Air Matte lip color. I have on lip color shade in Pin Up. This is a shade in Pin Up, and I have previously reviewed this product, and I really like the texture and the color. It's beautiful product overall. So let's try. Okay. When I first tried this color, I was thinking it might be leaning more to orange color, but on me it seems more like a brick, and a beautiful texture as usual. You can always use your finger to just spread it. So this is lipstick shade in Morocco. To be honest, I never thought this Morocco shade would be so beautiful like this, because I was a little skeptical about the packaging color. Is very orange, but the moment I try on my lips, it's actually more leaning to brick. I would say it's a very trendy color. It's beautiful shade. The texture is very velvety, and it's not really drying texture. However, since this is not a drying texture or formula, it'll definitely transfer to your face mask, and currently we need to wear a face mask all the time, so yeah, it'll definitely transfer. This is not transfer proof or resistant. It'll just continue blend and blend and blend and transfer and transfer. But the comfort is there, and this trendy lip look is here, so you may consider purchasing this color or these products, whatever color you like. And let's try shade in Dolce Vita. Okay, I can tell the difference. This Dolce Vita lipstick is not really exactly the same shade as Dolce Vita lip pencil, but it's leaning to lipstick shade, the original lipstick shade. in Dolce Vita, because Dolce Vita lip pencil, I remember it was leaning to a little bit more peachier than this color, but this lipstick color is definitely looks more rosy or mauve or dusky rose. It's not really dusky rose, I would say. It's more leaning to rose or mauve color on my lips. So this is may not be exactly the same shade as Dolce Vita lip pencil, which is the legendary, the very bestseller. Everybody is going for that color, but it's more similar to a Dolce Vita lipstick. And I have Dolce Vita lipstick. Okay, this is the original Dolce Vita lipstick. I can really see the resemblance that this liquid lipstick and this Dolce Vita lipstick has similarity instead of lip liner pencil. These are my new Air Matte lip color review, and since I have this mini Dolce Vita eyeshadow palette, I'm not going to use Morocco to complete the look. Maybe I'll use this Dolce Vita eyeshadow and this Dolce Vita Air Matte lip color and see how they performs and complete the look. I'm going to show you swatches. So this is Dolce Vita eyeshadow palette. This is mini eyeshadow palette. So this palette is priced at $45 in Singapore, and the size is really tiny and small, so you probably want to use a tiny brush as well, because if you use a large brush like this, most probably you won't be able to pick up the color you desire to pick up. So you can probably use a small brush like this or a small brush like this. If you use a larger brush like this, it's really difficult to pick up some color. This is the first color. This is how it looks like on the finger. It's beautiful. Then the second color, this is beautiful as well, but I can see this is more sparkling than this. This is more shimmery than this color. It has a hint of gold sparkle, but mostly is purple and pink sparkle, while this is mostly a beige sparkle, and I can see a little bit of gold as well. Then the third color, has a pink sparkle, and the undertone is more beige, and there's a hint of gold as well. But the gold is less than the second color, is more to silver. And I noticed all the three shades are a little bit different in texture. This is more shimmering, and this is less sparkling, and this is the most sparkling among these three. It's just shimmering. This is more glittering. Shimmering, glittering, and less glittering. And honestly, these matte eyeshadows are a little bit more smoother than the Bizoo eyeshadow palette's matte, I would say. Okay, and next I'm going to try this color here with my finger. I can barely pick up any. There's nothing. I'm going to try with a brush. There's barely a thing coming out. Okay, and next try will be this color here. This Pearl Noir is one of the popular shades among this original Nars eyeshadow collection. I think it has the least sparkle among this 1, 2, 3, 4 shade of sparkles, and this is the most shimmering eyeshadow. Okay, let's remove these two colors. I'm going to try this Radiant Cream Concealer and try to apply this color. Let's see how it performs. So I'm trying to pick up some colors. This is the most driest eyeshadow I have tried so far. And after I have applied this Radiant Cream Concealer underneath, it actually applies quite pigmented. but not as pigmented as other matte eyeshadows I have. So I'm going to use this cleaner side to test this color here. See how pigmented this eyeshadow is. So that being said, this color is more easy to apply and easy to layer for beginners. Alright, so I'm gonna demonstrate on my eyelid now, and I have no eyeshadow base on right now, so I'm gonna use this Radiant Cream Concealer in Custard just to make it more even. And next I'm going to use this Dior Skin Nude Air Powder just to lightly set this concealer on my eyelid. I'm not totally mattifying it, but I'm just lightly setting it. So the eyeshadow I'm gonna put later won't be patchy. It applies much more evenly and smoothly. I'm going to go with this color here. This is shade in Sunbath, and this MAC 217 brush can pick up quite evenly. I'm applying it from the center. It has a beautiful dusky rose tint to it. I'm going to apply a little bit wider than my natural eye shape. And the color intensity is quite sheer. So that being said, it's quite easy to control. And also a little bit on my lower eye. So my eyeshadow's on. This is the first layer of Sunbath, and I don't think I can build it anymore. So that being said, it's quite easy to use and suitable for beginners, because I don't really think I can build a lot of pigmentation to create the smoky eye by using this Dolce Vita palette. But it's one of the easy palette to use for a beginner, and the color story is just very easy color stories. Anyway, next I'm going to use this shade in Sweet Escape. This color, Sweet Escape, and I'm going to use a pencil brush, a tiny pencil brush. Just very easy look, very simple and easy to wear everyday look. I'm going close to my lash line, then blending in a very detailed area. Okay, they are not really building. Let me put on a little bit more. And the color payoff is quite sheer and natural, so you won't make any mistake with this eyeshadow palette. And also goes lower lash line, close enough to create an intensity and dimension. Actually, you can already go outside by applying maybe a little bit of highlighting shade in the inner corner of the eye. Maybe let's do it. Okay, let's try shade in Luscious. I think this is more interesting color than shade in Bikini, because I usually go highlighting with shades like Bikini. Okay, this is shade in Luscious. Not too bad. I'm just gonna blend a little bit with a pencil brush I used earlier. But still, on the center of my eye, I'll probably use this shade in Bikini, because why not? Okay, these are beautiful actually. And the more I rub with my brush or finger, it became more reflective. Meaning to say, it's more being polished. Beautiful. It's beautiful shade. maybe I can put a little bit of shaded bikini on my lower lash line as well, just around here. The one down thing about this eyeshadow palette, I personally think there is no really the definition shade. Maybe I'll use an eyeliner pencil to create a depth or dimension, and then use this Sweet Escape shade to blend. This palette itself, you might not be able to create that beautiful smoky look or a matte smoky look, because this dark color here, Pointe Noire, is already very sparkling. But overall, it's a beautiful palette. And there's more eyeshadow palette in Orgasm and Laguna as well. You may check it out in store too, but I don't have them right now, so I cannot review. But Laguna is one of the beautiful shades as well. I think if you are very deep, or like if you are medium to medium deep or dark skin, then you may probably want to use Laguna instead of Dolce Vita or Orgasm. So this is eye makeup in Dolce Vita. And FYI, they never paid me, or they never asked me or sponsored me to, to make me review their products. No, of course, probably in far future. This is just my very honest review, so you can 100% trust me. I'm very being honest right now. And anyway, I'm gonna remove this eyeshadow and gonna review eyeshadow palette in Bizoo. And let's see how it performs on my eye. Okay, here I am again, and next I'm going to try this Bizoo eyeshadow palette. Let's see the swatches. The first color, and the second color, and even from the pan, I can really see the difference that these two shades are pretty similar in terms of texture from this Climax eyeshadow palette, which I reviewed previously. The texture has quite similarities. It seems really similar texture. 1, 2, 3 shades. They are a little bit more like pigments to me. They are highly pigmented and also very glittering. And let's try the second row. The color number 1 is more satin-ish finish. Color number 2, wow, it's almost a duochrome, I'll say. It's kind of like a duochrome finish. And third color, okay, this color is slightly uneven, I'll say. They're not uniform, they're not together, they're kind of like a split. Okay, last color from this second row. But the color payoff is quite sheer. It's rather dry, it's not really buttery. The first row was really beautiful, but the second row is kind of a miss. A little bit. Okay, now I'm going to try a third row. I think the third row colors will be look more natural and smooth, I would say. This is first color. It's quite smooth. The application is quite smooth. Not as dry as this khaki color from second row. This khaki color is really dry. And this a little bit peach coral color. It's very standard shimmering, a little bit shimmering eyeshadow, I would say. The texture is very standard, nothing so special, but the color is very beautiful. I really feel this color and the green sparkle, together is very Japanese. And here, the third color, Third color is also has similarities with second color, but the color payoff is slightly less and not as smooth as okay. I've noticed the difference. This product, this color is not as sparkly as this color here. Slightly more matte. You can see the reflection that this color is slightly more matte than this product, but in the pan it actually looks quite similar. Okay, I'm going to try the last color from third row. This green sparkle here. I can really see it's gonna be highly pigmented. Yeah, I kind of, oh, okay. It's continue blendable, just like this one. But this color, it's a little bit more dry, and this is definitely the most dry among these four colors. I think these two shades are highly blendable, and as you can see, it has a similar texture. I think they are same texture, I can say. I think I can say they are same texture. Beautiful color. If I match this together, yeah, it's gonna be really beautiful. I think I'm gonna apply this color on the entire lid, and this color goes in the inner lid or lower eye. It's gonna be beautiful. Unexpected. Okay, and let's try the last row. This is the first color. Just like other setting texture, I think these two colors are in the same texture. Definitely more shimmery than this color. And the second color is matte. This texture is quite dry as well, just like the other matte texture from this palette. Just standard matte texture, nothing so special. And third color, nothing so special too. It's just matte color. Okay, it has a hint of more purple to it. It's not really 100% cool brown, but it's more of a purple plumish brown. And the texture of this matte eyeshadow, they are quite dry. Okay, and the last color, it seems like a little bit silver reflection. A little bit silver reflection. Okay, I have several matte shades. This is from Bobbi Brown, this is from Nars, this is from MAC. Let me compare this matte eyeshadow with this original Nars eyeshadow, so we can compare the texture difference. And this is Bobbi Brown eyeshadow and the MAC eyeshadow. Just see the textures, that'll do it. And I'm going to use this standard Bobbi Brown eyeshadow brush. Let me try this khaki, almost a military green, with a brush. This is dry forearm. Nars matte eyeshadow. The color is almost invisible, but I can tell the difference that this matte eyeshadow, the original matte eyeshadow, is much more smoother than the palette's matte. The palette's matte is, as you can see, some weird dots that is honestly stuck inside my pores, but this is much more smoother. It has no signs of tugging inside my pore. Then let's compare with Bobbi Brown eyeshadow. So here is the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in cement. Definitely it picks up more. I'm so sorry, the colors I have are quite limited. I'm using iPhone camera, it may not pick up every single details, but I'll share with you verbally. This Bobbi Brown eyeshadow is as smooth as this original Nars eyeshadow but has less pigmentation. So Nars matte eyeshadow has more pigmentation than Bobbi Brown eyeshadow. And let's try this MAC eyeshadow. This MAC eyeshadow is dry as hell too, just like this eyeshadow, but let's see how it performs. Maybe I can try on this area. As you can see, it's really dry. It's a dry matte finish, but I can tell it's more smoother and more pigmented than this Nars khaki color from the palette. So this being said, if you want to use this khaki color alone, you'll probably want to use something tacky. This is the same eyeshadow but with something tacky underneath. It has much more higher pigmentation than without. I don't know what had happened to here. Maybe I'll try to layer a little bit more. I pick up a lot of powder here, as you can see, but honestly it's getting even more gross. It looks like, wow, with the base is much better. It's 100 times better than this without looking any dots like this. This is kind of bad. So maybe you want to apply a little bit tacky under base in order to create more even and beautiful finish when you're using this matte eyeshadow from this palette. Okay, I have primed my eyes and they are perfectly even right now. So let me put on this eyeshadow palette. But before that, I'm gonna use the same Dior powder and just lightly set this concealer on my eyelid. When I first tried this eyeshadow palette, I was really obsessed with this peach color here. This is shade in On Fire, and this green, sparkling green color, shade in Midnight Rider. Okay, Midnight Rider, cool. I was so obsessed with these two colors because they are just so Japanese trend makeup style I have always been seeing from Dolce magazine or Maquilla magazine. So I could copy that similar look, but maybe not. Probably I'll use 3 or 4 shades from this palette to create everyday makeup look. Maybe I'll use this color here, this color, this peach color, and this one of these definition colors. So first, let me start by applying shade in On Fire. This eyeshadow palette is very highly pigmented. It's just worth the money. Okay, this color is way too dark to be an everyday look already, but that's okay. But you can really see how intensely pigmented this eyeshadow palette is. And I like to go really wide and diffuse the edges. So that is why the old 217 is the holy grail. I'm going to use this matte eyeshadow from Laura Mercier. I'm going to use the shade in the middle, shade in Buttercream. Like I mentioned in a previous video, you can always use this kind of the pale and clear eyeshadow to, you know, freshen up the eye makeup and also further blend, make this line and edge perfectly smooth and even. And as you can see, the color is becoming more sheer and light than being very intense. And also let me see whether they are balanced or not. I think the inner corner here is a little bit empty, so let me fill in the shade. And this is very easy blending step. You don't have to really care about how far you should blend or which color you should use. Just any pale color of eyeshadow and softening out any harsh edges. That's fine. That is the technique. That's all. No need to worry about it much. And this is the eye makeup look right now. And I'm gonna use a pencil brush to apply this same eyeshadow on my lower lash line too. So this one color is on my eye area right now, and I'm gonna use this shade in Idolize. I'm gonna apply on my inner corner of the eye here, upper eyelid, and outer corner of my eye, and lower outer corner of my eye. I can clearly see that this lower eye has gone way too far, so I'm just gonna take them away a little bit. But so far, so good. And the best friend for every makeup artist, a cotton bud. I'm just gonna smudge here because it's just too far. The cotton bud is a great smudging tool. And I'm taking another clean brush. Okay, now they looks fine. Next, I'm going to use this Dolce Crayon Kohl black eyeliner. I'm just gonna go really close to my lashes, just to thicken them, and I'm gonna just flick it lightly. A cotton bud, make it more smooth and sharp. But I'm just gonna apply a eyeshadow later, so this step is just preliminary step. So eyeliner's done. I'm going to use this eyeshadow here in Powerhouse. This is not a black eyeshadow, but it has enough intensity to use as an eyeliner. But I'm just going to apply above this crayon kohl that I applied earlier. So I'm just gently diffusing those edges while adding intensity. Okay, and next I'm going to use this pink golden sparkles by using my finger. This texture are best to be applied with a finger. If you use a brush, then you'll have a lot of fallouts. I'm pretty sure on that. So I'm gonna apply on the center of my eye. So in every light reflection, it makes the entire eye makeup much more special. This is my review of Nars' new holiday collection and also Air Matte Lip Color in Dolce Vita and Morocco. The color was overall beautiful, but if you want to create a smoky eye look, you might not be able to create with this palette unless you use a pencil as a base to create depth and dimension. Because these two shades are quite sheer payoff, and this is a sparkling plum color, so if you really want to create that bold, deep and smoky eye look, then this might not be the palette you would go for. But for everyday makeup beginner or just newbies and someone who does not have the professional hand, then this palette you can maybe consider, because the color payoff is sheer. On the other hand, that means it's easy to use, so you may consider this product. And the texture is overall beautiful, easy to blend and layer. But then again, this eyeshadow palette is very versatile and so easy to blend and highly blendable and highly pigmented. So if you are a makeup lover, maybe not for a newbie, because it has a lot of extensive colors like this and like this two khaki and this sparkling shades. So if you're comfortable with doing your makeup, or if you're a makeup player, then of course this palette you may consider. So you can visit any Nars store and experience them. They are beautiful eyeshadow palette and beautiful holiday collection. And also for this Air Matte lip color, I was a little bit skeptical at first because of the color payoff, but now it's slightly more velvety, I would say. They actually kind of sit on my lips right now. They don't really transfer. Although you can really see this clear lipstick on my lips, and they may transfer a little bit, but you cannot see from the camera. Maybe you can see a little bit here. But from what I can see, I think it has quite staying power, and also the lip is not really drying. I can actually layer pin up right now on this Dolce Vita lipstick. Oh, this is so Korean color. Do you see this color? Do you see this color is so Korean color? It's beautiful. This lipstick shade is Pin Up and Air Matte in Dolce Vita. They are same lipstick range anyway. It's really beautiful shade. You can try, or you can maybe get these two combinations. They are beautiful, beautiful textures. I love it so much. So this is my review of this product, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you again. Bye.